Morty! So we don't have much going on today, but we decided to come up to land for a few days, kind of test our feet in the waters of living up here. We still don't have the water pump on our well, but we're making do without it by just bringing water with us. Let's see. We're making dinner, so I thought it'd be a pretty cool time to just update y'all. We're in the process of putting a sort of composting toilet out here before we build our actual outhouse. And then we're gonna end up mowing this area, and I'm gonna build, the biggest thing I'll probably do here very soon is build an outdoor porch right here.
I'm sorry, but you gotta turn your phone the other way.
Oh man. So I didn't have my phone properly oriented to give you all the best view. I'm still getting used to that. But like I was saying, the biggest thing I'll probably do pretty soon is we're gonna put a tarp over the camper because carports are just too expensive. And then right here in the front, I wanna build a sort of like brick patio. So I'll dig up the dirt, put quarter minus down, tamper it in with like a hand tamper, and then just line bricks up and spread some sand over it for stability and percolation. But over here is our cooking station. So we got a grill, and then we have a Blackstone cast iron flat top, which is really nice, but it's dirty right now. So we're making a chicken soup. We're chopping up all these vegetables. There's chicken in that bag. And then we're just gonna simmer it in this pot for a few hours. Since we don't have water, we bought like a gallon of water and we split it between a washing station and a rinsing station and then the drying rack. And that seems to work pretty well. The solar panel is powering our fridge, which most of the cooling effect is coming from the propane, which is really nice because it actually, the fridge itself doesn't actually pull a lot of juice from the battery. So even if we get down to like 3/4 of a battery, it only takes a couple hours of this thing being in direct sunlight before it charges it right back up. So this thing's been a lifesaver, and you know, it comfortably charges our phones, comfortably lights up the camper on the inside. So we have a fridge, we got propane stove inside and outside, we got lights, we got there's a propane heater on the inside, like a furnace, so once it gets to be pretty cold, no big deal. Oh yeah, and I know I touched on Morty for a second, but this is his first time out here, and I think he's enjoying himself in that rat boy. Good boy. This morning we actually saw a white kitten, walking just behind that tree line. He disappeared, and then later I saw something white hanging out in the bushes and realized, oh, he's staring us down. And for like a good 30 minutes he was just sitting there watching us. So it's kind of a good sign because we have a cat, and we're eventually going to bring him out here. And we were afraid of coyotes and stuff because we've got like interesting dens down there, which, you know what, I'll just go and show you because maybe some of you know what it actually is if it's not a den, but to me it kind of looks like a den. I think Morty wants to join. Big boy. Oh, you won't believe how much cooler it is in the shade here. It's crazy. And then when it gets dark at night, the temperature decreases rapidly. So you see you got these holes, which I thought they were just holes like caved out from root systems, from trees falling over, which it might be, but I'm not really finding stumps. And then I look over here and there's another hole right there. There. And, you know, as you go up, it sort of goes, kind of divots. And I don't know, they might be just sinkholes, but the fact that there's dirt piled up kind of makes me suspicious. And, but there's cobwebs in front of them, so I'm assuming maybe they're just old. Maybe just old dens. The people around here who've lived around here said that they've heard rumors of like bobcats up here. And I don't know how bobcats usually live in homes, but I know coyotes usually burrow in the ground. I haven't heard any coyotes out here. I haven't heard anybody talk about coyotes out here. And there's something interesting in there, which I'll show later in a video, but I don't feel like walking through all this bramble and blackberry to show y'all. But there is a sinkhole back there, which might go down indefinitely, because we've wondered, like, this is obviously a gully of some kind, but there's no area for it to, like, run off. Like, it doesn't go under the road. It's just and it's very deep. It's like a big bowl, and at the bottom of the bowl is essentially like I said, a sinkhole. So I think all the water's sort of traveling down there and just really gutting it out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Morty, stop eating grass, bud. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go.